and welcome to the winners as we go into the final series for the 82 VFL season. Well, I'm just back this week in between working on our coverage of the Commonwealth Games. We start previewing the games on ABC television on September the 20th, and we're really looking forward to the ABC's biggest ever venture during the competition. And by the way, it's good to know there are so many fans of the winners in Queensland. I've been working in Brisbane the last couple of weeks. Queensland, a growing Australian football state. Well, it's down to the business end of the season, and this week we have a great program for you. The elimination final between Essendon and North Melbourne, the loser to bow out, and Malcolm Blight needing 6 goals to bring up his century for the season.
Great piece of football, Jeffrey.
The qualifying final between Carlton and Hawthorn, and some magnificent football played between the two who surprisingly had met only twice before in finals.
Most of the year.
And we speak to North's coach Barry Cable. 37 finals as a player and coach, but his first as a coach in the VFL. And later, our mark, goal and play of the day. And get your pencils ready for a chance to win a trip to the grand final as we take a look at the highlights of the year in the mark and goal of the year. 2 competitions coming up later. So stay with us for the next hour. Well, first up, the cutthroat match at VFL Park between Essendon and North Melbourne. The Bombers had finished 4th and the Roos 5th. So the loser is history for the season. The record during the year was even, with 1 win apiece. Since the Final 5 was introduced in 1972, Essendon had appeared in 4 elimination finals and hadn't managed to win 1. Well, could they break through this time? Just over 50,000 went to VFL Park to find out. We pick up the match 17 minutes into the first quarter.
16-point lead to North Melbourne. A great start to the Kangaroos. Dench decides this time to come to the members' side because that's where Glendinning was. But judging it to a nicety is Neagle. Neagle between wing and half forward gets the lead from Copping, but elects to kick long, looking for Justin Madden. Good work by Dench, but I think Justin Madden has infringed, and the free kick is going to David Dench. No, it's going to Dempsey.
Dempsey is going to lead the way as far as ruck work's concerned, but at the moment he's on the back line and kicks towards the centre. Glendinning with a one-hander, not good enough. Watch it. Straight back to an army of Essendon and North Melbourne players. Madden. Oh, crikey, Madden again. It's Justin, smothered right on his boot. Brilliantly by Law, who's certainly picked up his football in the last few weeks. Down to McCann at half forward. He's wrestling with Crow. Schimmelbusch breaks through the pack. 40 metres out. Good handball to Phil Cracker. A goal coming up for North. Good play, North Melbourne. They're leaving Essendon stranded.
18 and a half minutes in the first quarter, and it's 25-3 in favour of North Melbourne. Charge through there by Tanner was to no avail, and umpire James will start proceedings again with another bounce up. Decided the sun was in his eyes, so changed his position, and that's good thinking. And we'll see Simon Madden in the ruck this time, but it doesn't stop brilliant Dempsey. Abernathy out to Jimmy Cracker. He's led to Blight, and the brilliant man is there again. He's got a new opponent, I might add, after kicking 3 against Danaher. He now has Carey against him. Well, Carey would be like a draft horse compared with Danaher, so Blight could kick a dozen this game. This is his 5th kick already in this game, and he has kicked 3 goals, 1. He's 35 to 40 metres out. Shoots for goal. That's a bad shot, Malcolm. He's now kicked 3 goals, 2. And North Melbourne go to 4-2 to Essendon, 3 behinds.
That's a 23 points lead to North Melbourne. We've been playing 19 and a half minutes in the first term. The kick in by Clark to the outer member side of the ground. Carman disputing the mark, but the free kick has gone down there to Danaher. Danaher looking for Van der Haar, the leaper, couldn't quite pull it in. Plenty of North Melbourne players there. Schultz, across to Watson, across to Fowler. Fowler on the half-forward line, chance for Copping. Will he mark? Yes!
Good mark.
Neatly hand passes to Bahagia. Bahagia shoots for goal, and it's through. There's Essendon's first goal at the 20-minute mark of the first term.
Tony Bahar just kicked Essendon's first goal. It came up at almost the 21-minute mark in this first quarter. They're struggling. 9 points to North Melbourne's 26, and Dempsey beats Madden for that centre bounce. North into attack again. Terry Danaher, centre half back now. Carey looking after Malcolm Blight. Good play, Foles, dispossessed pretty well. Free kick against him taken by Kelly.
Kelly's between the centre and the half-forward flank. Will kick it down towards full forward. Chipping in front of line, and that was good football from Phil. Fabulous Phil. Could see that he was going to have trouble with Blight and his opponent, and that was in the bustling movement. Came across in front of the pack of that was there, and Phil Carman has the opportunity to kick North Melbourne's 5th goal and his first, and this is his first kick for the game, but he's only 50 years out. And there's the answer to that goal that Essendon kicked. So after 21 minutes to play, Essendon are 1 goal 3 and North Melbourne are 5 goals 2.
"23 points lead now to North Melbourne. 22 minutes gone first term. Dempsey doing well in the ruck, but there'll be a whistle on play as Rowan Saws indicating that the ball was held to Bahagia. Another bounce. Dempsey, Justin Madden. Dempsey gets it again, but there's a free kick against Dempsey. Locking arms, and Big Gary doesn't like that one. A little bit of a line ball. The kick up onto the half-forward line, punched away from Otway. Dempsey using plenty of weight there. Kicking it out is Otway again. Phil Cracker, tackled rather crudely then by Bahagia, and Cracker, Phil, has the free kick. Looks there for Abernethy.
Lovely pass to Abernethy. Didn't gain much in distance, though. Abernethy will kick the ball towards McCann, or lands well truly in the arms of Kelly. He made position well, straight out of the forward line. Oops. Lost a bit of traction there. That's Carman again, but Walsh has gone down. Carman or Schimmelbusch coming through there with a lot of G and D. A lot of Essendon defenders are desperate. They'll need to stop North Melbourne's run, and the Essendon pack break away with it. It's Neagle into the centre of the field. North in front. Nice mark. Nice mark to Abernethy.
He's on the centre wing. They lead 5 goals 2 to 1-3. Goes to centre half forward. Cracker, but Foles is there doing well. There's a free kick going North way. Going to go to Cracker. I've got a feeling it was for kicking in danger.
He's held, umpire James indicated holding his leg up, but he may have been tripped.
Anyway, Phil Cracker's got the ball 25 metres out, straight in front. This is his 5th kick for the game. That's for Phil. And Jimmy's had 2. So the Crackers have had 7 kicks between them in this first quarter, and they've been well and truly on top of the Essendon Rovers, although Bahagia's done well. So here's Phil Cracker, straight in front. Great goal. 6 goals to the Northerners. Essendon 1-3. And that's 2 goals to Phil Cracker.
Dempsey has another kick this time, and he's just on the forward side of the centre, having a quick look. Malcolm Blight's given him a lead. He's gone the other way this time, down towards Carman, and found him. A very weak attempt by Essendon's Walsh to make any attack on that kick at all. So Carman, with his 4th mark, kicking from about 50 metres out. Kicked the goal in the first quarter. It's a long kick, it's a high kick, and it's a straight kick. A top goal from Phil Carman. That's his 2nd. Well, that's a bonus for the Kangaroos. It's given them a shot in the arm. They now lead by 27 points.
3.5 minutes gone in this third quarter, 61-34. That's the lead that North Melbourne have as Bahagia breaks out of the centre. Took too long to kick it, but coming in to help him there was the little fellow Foles. Back to Bahagia. Oh, gee, that North Melbourne bloke was brought down unnecessarily. Glendinning is there to try and get it. He's got away with it. Brilliant play from this favourite for the Brownlow medal. He's had 2 bounces. Still good enough to race away and kick it up towards that centre half forward position, looking for Cracker, and coming in to help him and is the North Melbourne player who will receive. Oh, he punched the ball in front of him, then he was grabbed. That's inconsistent umpiring.
That player there, North Melbourne player, Holt, not looking good. Well, that was Law, but the big mark there to Justin Madden. Madden in the centre square, the long kick up forward. Oh, nearly the mark there to Stoneham. Came down to Otway. Brilliant play on to Danaher. Danaher from point blank range can put it through. That was good play by Essendon. Some constructive play, and we haven't seen too much of that from the Bombers.
Danaher just kicked first goal for Essendon to answer North in this third term, and I think this is going to be the make or break quarter, particularly for Essendon, the third term. They're into attack once more. A loose ball grabbed quickly by Bahagia, who's starring for the Bombers today. 30 metres out, a good look and a shot, and it's there. Good play, Budgie. They've hammered him into the ground, but he's the most effective small player on the ground. From his 17th kick, he kicked a well-deserved goal, which was his second, in fact.
15 points advantage to North Melbourne at the 6-minute mark. Justin Madden knocked it out. McCann knocks it further afield, up towards the half-forward line. Atkins got ahead. Hand pass beautifully across to Kelly. His kick is good. North answer back. Takes them back to the 21-point lead, and it's 6.5 minutes gone in this third quarter.
That's Kelly's first goal. North Melbourne leading by 21 points. Volleyball again as Dempsey tries to get away. Justin Madden there. Crow, Stoneham eventually out of the pack. Henshaw in front of Bahagia. What a brilliant player he's been. The ball rolling free to Kelly, who just kicked the goal a minute ago. Seems very slow, runs into trouble. Tanner, High, McCann, Crow, but McCann appealing for the mark, but I'm sure it has gone the right way to Crow.
Crow's kick up towards the centre of the field now. Bahagia, there he goes. Dash, determination, everything. Guts, high tackle right around his neck. He saw Kelly coming, I think, and ducked a little, and Kelly had the neck area to grasp. Now, Bahagia has kicked 2 goals, been brilliant throughout the 3 quarters thus far. Deep on the half-forward flank, puts a short one in towards full forward. Oh, Glendinning. Terry Danaher steals it from him, has a quick look. An awkward angle for Danaher, it's a good shot. Oh, great goal from Terry Danaher.
15 points is the advantage that North have at the 8.5-minute mark in this third quarter. Coming out of the centre again is Bahagia. He's been a star, but Atkins grabs the ball. His kick is smothered a little bit to McCann. A hand pass goes straight across to Kelly. Another hand pass. Schimmelbusch is under the hammer. Dodged it beautifully with brilliant play that only Schimmelbusch can do. And what has he done? A magnificent goal from the great skipper of North Melbourne, and one of the best passages of play that you'd ever wish to see. And North Melbourne go back to lead by 21 points, and that's his first goal.
Here we go with the last quarter here of the elimination final at VFL Park. And of course, the loser of this match drops right out of the competition. North Melbourne leading by 19 points. Simon Madden gets the tap. Hawker. So the Bombers have started well. They're into attack. Law was pushed off the ball. Henshaw is desperate. And what's going to happen? A free kick to Otway. He was the little fellow on the bottom of the pack, and it's Wayner Otway with the free kick.
Coming back quickly towards Clark, 30 metres from goal, running straight in, puts it on his boot and slams it through. And it's a very, very important goal, particularly when they come up in the first minute of the quarter. Essendon badly need it because North came right back at them late in that third term. The difference now is 13 points.
1 minute gone in this last quarter. 94 to 81, and the Bombers come back. Oh, he took a long time to get rid of that, but it's all out here to the open. Souls, he's a good kicker, the ball, this fellow, but he's off direction a little bit. Nearly an Essendon mark. It's across the line. It'll be through for another behind, and that'll take Essendon to 11-16, which is a total of 82, and North Melbourne will be 14-10-94, so it's only 8 points the difference.
As Dench puts the ball back into play, McCann. Strong mark by Stephen McCann, half-back flank in front of Simon Madden. Big fellow on his mark. McCann, half-back flank around the member side. Hawker and Schimmelbusch over the back, Abernethy. Kelly, too slow I felt. Schultz, the opportunist. Essendon away. Big Simon Madden from the side, couldn't get it. Ball rolling free. Danaher was lurking around there. Law, too slow. Schultz again, Bahagia. That was clever play to Danaher from centre half forward, and he's put it through for a goal. And that's his third. Terry Danaher's third, and he's relishing being up in the forward line. played fullback in the first quarter against Malcolm Blight, who kicked 3 goals, 2 on him. But this is his 3rd goal from his 9th kick.
Dempsey rushing straight back on the ground. He was off at that 3-quarter change. They can ill afford to be without Dempsey in the ruck, because that's where Essendon's getting their impetus. McCann, a disappointing player, on the warming the bench, as a matter of fact. The Bombers into attack again. Merritt this time. Got a lead in front there from Otway, who's just taken his 9th mark. He's sparring on the forward line. I'm sorry, copping. His 9th mark. Puts in the shortish one towards Crow. Too long for Crow, in fact. It was too long. Merritt takes it. Has to wheel around on his left foot. Another goal. And 3 goals for the Bombers in 3 minutes in this final term.
Nearly 4 minutes gone in the last quarter. The scores are level, 94 each. The ball is thumped down towards that half-forward line. That was by McDonald. There's a chance for cracker Phil. Phil's got it. Gives a long hand pass out to Phil Carman. He steadies, shoots for goal, and it is a shocker. But it's enough to put them in front. So North now lead by 1 solitary point.
And I think we're in for a hectic last quarter as Carey puts the ball back into play. Clears the pack, Big Dempsey. Simon Madden's there to Kelly. That's good play to Schimmelbusch. Back to Kelly. North Melbourne's half-forward line. Blight and Carey. That's cleared the pack. Blight has kicked it through, has he? That is, an opportunist goal to Malcolm Blight. And we haven't seen him since the first quarter when he kicked 3 goals too.
North Melbourne fighting back with a very quick goal. They have a 7-point lead. 5 minutes in, final term. Schimmelbusch drives North forward. A good lunge there by Carman. Dracker across to Abernethy. 30 metres out. A long, hard kick by Abernethy. And a quick reply. So it's been 5 goals in 5 minutes in this final turn in the elimination final at VFL Park. Time running out for the Dons.
Van der Haar right in the centre of the ground. They're trailing by 14 points. I think Carman's coming off the ground again as Stoneham kicks it up towards the full forward position. Then it's an Essendon mark for mine. And it's Terry Danaher again, who's already kicked 3 and should make it 4. And if he does, the difference is only going to be 8 points. This is his 8th mark for the game. Terry Danaher has already kicked 3, so has Copping. 4 to Blight and 3 to Carman and 3 to Phil Cracker. And there's a very important kick. This is his 14th. And it's good. He's kicked 4 goals and it's only 8 points the difference. 20 and a half minutes gone in the last quarter.
21 minutes gone, final term. North Melbourne leading by 8 points. Chance for Hurd. Stoneham. Away go the Bombers. Up onto the half-forward line. Glendenning was interfered with. Merritt's getting... No, it's Glendenning getting the free kick.
Yes, Merritt interfered with Glendenning. Played a solid game at half-back. Ross Glendenning. A beautiful kick to the half-forward line. No one able to get there, however. Everyone's on the defensive. Kelly tries to break away with the ball. Brought to the ground. And for his efforts in trying to do the right thing, he's penalised. So Walsh is taking the kick on the half-back line for Essendon. Going the long way around, obviously looking for the high-marking Merritt. Can't get it this time. It's Clark and Demetrio. Good tap back. Hawker gets a lead in the half-forward position. Good mark, Van der Haar back on the forward line. That's a telling one now. He can kick it from here because he can kick them at Country Mile. The Dons are 8 points down as he puts ball to boot. It won't make the distance. It's in the goal square, though. Madden, no. The loose ball to Glendenning. It's smothered. Pushed through by Henshaw. A desperate kick for the opposition. And now it's 7 points of difference. North in front.
.22 and a half minutes gone in this last quarter. 7 points the difference. The Bombers coming back again. Can North hold on? There's the kick. Looking for Dempsey on every occasion. He knocked it back. Tanner. Too long. He did it well. He's got to do it again now, and he's lost it. And you can't afford to lose it with a crucial time like this. Picked up by Watson. Free kick to Demetrio. no doubt, on the half-back flank.
Demetrio, handy player for North Melbourne today, is not afraid to go in and get the ball. And he has it on half-back flank. Essendon are desperate. Dempsey, oh, brilliant.
It is. You summed it up in a word. Brilliant. Long kick to the order of the day to McDonald. Oh, good mark, Mac. Let out, flat out. No chance of stopping him to mark the chest high. He's 6'4". Anyway, McDonald on the wing puts a long kick to Malcolm Blight and Phil Cracker, and Stonehams knocks it down to the man in front who's heard. Scouting better was Greg for North. Across to Phil Cracker, 40 metres out, backs himself. He's a long left footer, has a chip. It's just about there. What a great goal. Some wonderful football stuck together there by North Melbourne, but that was a pressure goal kicked by Phil Cracker, playing in his first VFL final, and that's his 4th goal.
And that made it 13 points the difference. The final margin was 13 points. North jumped them in the first quarter to lead by 5 goals at quarter time, and from then on the gap was chipped away. 21 points at half time, 19 points at three-quarter time, and 13 points at the end for Essendon. Malcolm Blight got 5 for a total of 99 for the season, and with North still alive, he can get the century. Phil Cracker 4, Carman 2, and Jim Cracker 2, and for Essendon, Copping and Terry Danaher each 4, Watson and Bahagia each 2. 2 reports from the game, Walsh from Essendon and Carman from North Melbourne for striking each other. So North advanced through at the expense of Essendon, and the Bombers' failure in elimination finals is extended to 5 out of 5. It was a great introduction to VFL finals as a coach for Barry Cable, the man with so much experience as a player and coach both in Western Australia and Victoria. He appraised the North performance with Jeff Leake.
The players probably played as well as we'd played for the whole of the year. We were able to get a lot more out of players that were a little bit up and down for most of the year. Yeah. And because of that, I thought that Essendon played extremely well, by the way. And it was good to see that when they caught us up, that we surged and went away again. Now, that's something we haven't done for the whole of the year, and that was really the good thing about today's win.
There was a bit of that on both sides, wasn't there?
There was.
They came back, and lost, and you came back, and it was a seesaw. A great last quarter?
I thought it was a great last quarter, and I thought it was a really top game, even though I didn't admire the game naturally from an overall point of view, because I'm only interested in North Melbourne's results. But because the game was close, and they did catch us up, then we went away, and then they came again. I thought it was a great spectacle, even in that last quarter.
Did you feel that you had more players in your team with finals experience, that was a telling factor in the overall result?
Oh, I think it helped a lot. Yeah. I really do. You know, we've got some players that have been around for a long time, been able to do the right thing at the right time, although I suppose like every game, you know, we had a few too that didn't do the right thing, and you know, I started to pull my hair out there a couple of times.
Right, you had Dempsey and you had Dench and you had Schimmelbusch. Well, Schimmelbusch, what do you think of his performance?
Oh, I thought it was a great performance, and he'd been out for a week, still carrying a bit of a hammy, and I thought some of his runs and a goal that he kicked was magnificent, really lifted us.
He seemed to set up a lot of moves, didn't he?
He did.
When he was needed.
Certainly.
And what about the Cracker brothers? Were you happy with their 6 goals between them, 4 to Phil and 2 to Jim?
It was very good. They were patchy, like they've been most of the year, but boy, if they can put it together for us. Jim's had problems because he's had his shoulder badly injured most of the year, so there's an excuse for him not being really on the job for 4 quarters. Philip has played better than Jim over the year, but even Philip can still do a lot better. And I feel that along with fellas like Kelly who've been up and down, Bruce Abernathy over the latter part of the year, I'm sure that if we can get more out of those guys in a 4-quarter effort, well, then we're even going to go better than we did today.
Barry, would you like to offer any special praise to any one particular player or players for their effort today?
Oh, no, it was just a great team effort, and I'd like to thank all the boys very much. They did a great job, and so now, you know, we've got another chance now, so we're playing Hawthorn next week, who we haven't played very well against for this year, mainly because I think Hawthorn have just been too good for us. So at least we've got another opportunity now to see if we can, crack it at last.
Doesn't sound as though Barry Cable is brimming with confidence.
Between the centre and half-forward flank for the Northerners as they go towards centre half-forward, looking for Blight. Got it! Great lead.
Bahagia. Copping dropped it. Bryant playing him from behind. Taps it further forwards on the half-back line for North. Oh, that was a good gutsy effort by Budgie. Things have certainly slowed down for him. He'll kick it towards Dempsey, I'm sure of that, because of his great marking ability, and he heads towards Dempsey. Oh, Glendinning just sailed up in front of him to take a splendid mark.
There's another throw in. Dempsey again, but Bahaj was equal to the occasion. Back towards the forward line. Oh, what a mark! What a great mark from Dinning. Oh,
The hand passer out towards Stoneham. Stoneham hit there by Law. The ball up into the full forward area. Oh, Simon making superb pass.
Greg, hand pass, then brought to the ground, but the umpire said it's okay as the ball is brought forward by Essendon's Neagle with a beautiful piece of football, but Danaher let him down. And Henshaw got the ball out here, charging through as Big Simon. Simon played it well, but he's got his glove against him, and that's Dench, and charging through is Otway. Get the ball back here. It should be an Essendon mark, and it is to Copping.
Chance there for Bahagia. Henshaw too high. Atkins tries to break clear. Hawker. Oh, well done, Atkins. Hand pass to Demetrio. To the centre of the ground. Blight, what's he doing up there? Steers the ball towards Big Dempsey, and Demps takes the mark on his chest.
Dempsey plays on now, trying to bring a smaller player into it. It's Kelly this time. Oh, he gets cracker 30 metres from goal. Tackled by Walsh, back to Kelly. Oh, he showed his gut. Determination there. Didn't pay off. Essendon cleared the ball well.
Hurd backing up well. Plenty of time. Looks for Terry Danaher. Glenn Dennings there. Magnificent. Schimmelbusch. Oh, he's got the run of the ball. Look at the little fellow go. Breaks clear. Atkins. Shot for goal. Dropping short. Oh, Carey.
Maybe on interchange bench would be the best place for him. Watson gets the ball out now to Danaher, who's been a great player since being shifted off late. Back to Watson. He's going to go for the goals. He's had a bounce. Decides that, oh, he might have got it. Yes, he has.